All right, guys, Carolina Guardian News here. It's going to be all janky because I don't have all my stuff with me. Um, but I'm over here in Hartsville, South Carolina, down the street, pretty much where I live, at store number 1023 of Refuel of South Carolina. And I think we've got a couple of them in North Carolina by now. But I've already called 911. Uh, this is he's 9 months old. This is his first outing that I have for him. He happened to kind of bark a little bit, but not a full on bark. And they all flipped out, talking about I have to leave now. I can't come back with them. And I told them, no, ma'am, the federal law clearly states that you can't trespass me or the animal for him, because the law states that I must have 3 opportunities of correcting him on the same behavior issue before they can trespass me from the property or ask me to leave the property until the dog is better trained. So instead of that, she turned around, she goes, fine, you're not allowed back in here. So she's trying to trespass me for this Roscoe, and she doesn't understand federal law. So, like I said, I called the Hartsville Sheriff's Department to come teach them the law. Everybody can say what they want. Oh, I call the law. But honestly, some of us auditors need to start calling the law, because we shouldn't have an issue with the law. We should have issue with bad officers. There's 2 different things. But remember, this is the store 1023. It's on the corner of 5th and Patrick Highway, 5th Street and Patrick Highway. Like I said, I'm going to wait for the sheriffs. Look, we got one of the women right now staring at the window. Say hi, woman. Because y'all don't want to learn the law. When I try to tell you the law, y'all don't care. So I'm going to sit here and wait and see what the officer does. Sorry, y'all janky and shaky, because my hands are cold out here. It's like 48 degrees. I know that's not cold to some of y'all, but it is when you're holding a Red Bull. So I'm going to sit here and be live until the law shows up. They're going to learn the federal law on service animals. I'm not going to pass from a building because they don't understand the law. It's not going to happen. Say hi to my Roscoe. Ain't you adorable? See, I got degenerative disc disease. Sometimes my back goes out where I'm pretty much stuck on the ground and I can barely move. So I'm training him when I fall and can't move to go find assistance. He's 9 months and he's already like 26 inches tall. Well, no. I think it's like 22 inches tall. So let's see if the sheriffs uphold the law when they get here. And their main store is actually in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. The owner's name is Mark. You can call 1023 all you want. What's going on, line 1? I got a business. He thinks they can trespass me because, thank you very much, line 1. Thinks they can trespass me because he barks once. When the federal law clearly states out, must gives me 3 opportunities of correcting his behavior before they can ask me to leave, but they still can't trespass me. for it. All they can do is ask me to leave and come back when he's properly trained. This is his first outing. He's been training at the house. I act like I fall in the backyard, and he'll run in to go get mama. So this was his first training on the leash, and I got him a pig in a blanket as a treat for walking all the way up here so good. He didn't bark once up here. He didn't bark at other dogs. You know, he stopped and looked at them and kept walking. Like I said, he's only 9 months. He's still a puppy. But since I've been standing here waiting on the officers, this is exactly where he's been at the whole time. Standing in front of me. I haven't asked him to do that. He did it on his own. He ain't walking around, sniffing around and trying to pull at me, nothing. So as you can tell, he's laying down. As you can tell, he's well trained. He's just not used to other people right now. And that's why I took him out. He's not barking at anybody over here filling up gas. You see that? There's people here. He's not barking at anybody. It's just somebody came up behind us, and I hate to say it, he hasn't really seen too many black people, so it kind of scared him a little bit. It's a gas station, Benghazi Rabbit. It's the refuel here in Hartsville on the corner of 5th Street and Patrick Highway. The store number is 1023. But the main office is in Mount Pleasant. And, you know, they don't open until tomorrow. I've already left them a message. But I want to see how the sheriff handles this. That's why I call the sheriff's department. They seem to think they can trespass me because I spoke up and says, no, you can't do that. So let's see if the sheriffs uphold the law, which most likely they will because they know us. Yeah, my new service animal for officer safety. Meet Roscoe. Roscoe, say hi. He's 9 months. I'm training him for when I fall with my back to go find people. But this was his first outing out in the public. And I was standing in line at the cash register, about to pay for everything, get my wallet out, and someone approached from behind, and he kind of did one of those little type of barks, you know? And they flip out and say he can't come back because he barked. I was like, no, ma'am, you can't do that because you must give me 3 opportunities to correct the behavior for you to ask me to leave. She goes, so, well, fine, you're trespassed, which she's about to get taught a lesson. That's enough. That's good. Oh, he's fine. He's a puppy. He just let me know you're here. Hey, chill out. He's new service animal. I'm trying to teach him.
Yeah.
Roscoe.
I'm trying to hear the wind.
Go say hi. So you don't be so mean. That's what he did inside. Someone came up behind me and my back was turned. But I'm trying to train him so when I do fall, because I have degenerative disc disease, to go find people. He does it at home, but you know, this is his first outing out and about. And she seems to think she can ask me to leave because he barks once. The federal law on the ADA, when it comes to service animals, that they must give me 3 opportunities to address his behavior before they can ask me to leave before he's trained again. She wouldn't even listen and just turn around and says, then I'm trespassed. So she's trying to trespass me because of my service animal. And I was hoping you can go tell her that she can't do stuff like that because it's discrimination. Because it is the law. Because as you see, he's might be barking, but he sits there.
How long you been working with him?
9 months.
9 months.
Yeah, this is his first actual outing, because he is 9 months. Since the day he was born, I've been acting like I fall in the backyard, and he'll go inside and get my mama and bring her to me, and she acts like she picks me up, and I give him a treat.
Okay.
but this was his first official outing. To see how he handled it, and all he did was just like what you did when you tried to approach me. He just did that.
You trained him yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I already got the papers for him and everything, officer.
I'm just curious. Are you sending him for a formal training? Or you just
Yeah. Oh no.
training
The the formal training is going to be a little bit later when because they want him to be at least a year old to do that.
yeah. Okay.
And
Hey, 9
fixed. Yeah, he's 9 months.
months? Okay.
He's a lab husky mix.
Let's get
Yeah. Some people call them Huskadors and some people call them lab skis. I like lab skis because Huskador sounds
I
Mexican.
see a little husky in him.
Yeah, he's actually got that rare husky breed in him where his skin is black
Yeah.
in certain areas. But yeah, he's part lab and mostly husky.
Okay. Let me go ahead and talk to him.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem.
Because they will say that he tried to snap, but if you look at the cameras, he didn't try to snap. That's Wongray, one Wongrey. That's his last name. I know him pretty well. That's why I didn't ask him for his name and badge number. Oh, Slow Burner finally got a buck up in here. Okay, it's been a while, Slow Burner. Haven't seen you post a message in a while. Sorry for the wind. It got some high winds, and it is pretty chilly out here. As you can see, he's kind of shivering a little bit. He don't have a thick coat like a husky does. He's got more of a lab coat, but sheds like a freaking husky. Curb check, it's still there. Glad to see all you guys up in here. Yeah, I'm a little out of breath. I'm recovering from bronchitis and the flu at the same time. How you doing? Hey, look, they even called a K9 unit because it says caution K9 on the back of his car. Gas guzzler. 7 miles to a gallon. No worries. He's a service animal. He might bark, but that's it. He won't even move from that spot. Good boy. You didn't bark. Good boy. Oh. Crotch rocket. A Tesla. I know who that is. That's not a Tesla. Why has he got the Tesla symbol on the back of the car and you look in the front, it's got a grill? Teslas don't have grills. Look at this, so fresh and so clean. Ain't nobody but. That is so fresh. GT. Hell yeah. So fresh. That's okay. That's okay. They'll teach them the federal law on ADA. Ooh, another fresh and so clean. Look at this. We got a Dodge Ram. Well, it's not a Ram, it's a Dodge. People call them Rams because of the trucks, but what was that? Oh, hush. curious to see if deputy educates clerk on and honor his oath. I'm gonna call the store in a few. That's all on you, Hoss. Like I said, I left a message with corporate and see if they get back with me on it. But that's up to you, Benghazi. And if you do, try to be as polite as possible. I don't need you arrested again for holding a sign up. Get back to the cop car. Yeah, I can't remember Wangray. I think that's how you pronounce it. One Gray. Like you won something and then Gray afterwards. I asked him when he gets here. I can't really remember how to pronounce his name, but I've dealt with him multiple times. Oh, if y'all don't mind, y'all can share this if y'all want to. I don't mind. I know I didn't put on screen sharing. That's my fault. I was in a rush. But y'all hear him. That's all. Y'all heard what he did with the officer. That's all he did. He didn't even get up. He just sat there and just did that. That's what he did in the store. You know, he's a puppy. He's still learning. This was his first outing. I was trying to be polite, but they didn't want me to be polite. They had to be imbeciles. Oh, damn. Look, he hit a deer. You can tell. Yeah, he hit a deer. Oh, poor guy. Quite simple. Any officer or cop who upholds their oath and upholds the law is a man. If they act on their ego and make up laws and lie to you, then he's not. That's how you can tell the difference. Plus, hell, she didn't even get close enough for him to snap at her. As you can tell, I'm not sitting here holding the leash tight, keeping him there. I'm not sitting there with my foot on his back, keeping him down. This is exactly how he was in the store, laying behind me. And someone came up approaching behind me, and he just went, and he's like, hey, get too close. All right. Can you... Okay, it's okay.
They said the biggest thing, I guess, because there was a female in there, and I guess the dog might have barked at her, snapped at her.
Barked at her. Just like he did to you when you approached me. But he didn't move from his spot. He didn't try to lunge at her. Yeah. He didn't open his mouth and snap at her. He just, because, you know, he's 9 months.
Yeah, I understand. I explained, talked to him. Maybe since dogs are training,
well, that's the only way I can train it for the public part.
Maybe an option. I've seen this with service dogs before. I've seen them put muzzles on them just when they take them out in public. When they're doing the training, just for that effect, because
that's a good idea.
Something to think about.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
Just to have a dog, you know.
Yeah, just give other people security that he won't bite them. Yeah, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
That's your choice. You're the dog owner.
Yeah. No, well, he's young, and I don't want people thinking he will. So yeah, that's a good idea.
But I've seen that with some service dogs. They put a muzzle,
like the cloth muzzle. Yeah.
And it's just the extra security just because of that. Something to think about.
Now, I've dealt with you multiple times already. How do you pronounce your last name again?
Wangray.
Wangray. I was okay. I thought so, because I was saying one gray because you know O-R-N, like you won something, but it's Juan Gray. Okay.
No, it's Juan Gray.
Okay. I appreciate it. Is George still working with y'all?
George, Shrek?
Yeah, Shrek. Y'all call him Shrek.
Yeah, we don't call him, nobody calls him George, we call him Shrek.
Well, I always call him George. So now when I'm talking to other people, when I say Jordan, they look at me funny. I should just say Shrek, because he is a big man. Because I met him years ago when I got locked up for theft of electricity. And then he was in the he was a CO then.
CO?
Yeah, he worked in the if I ain't mistaken, he worked in the jailhouse, didn't he?
No, he never worked in the jail.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty positive.
Oh, he probably the one who took me in.
Yeah,
because he talked about it.
I trained him a little bit. So when he started, he never worked at jail.
Well, you did a good training. You did good training, Hoss.
Anything else?
No, sir. No, sir. Appreciate your time and upholding the law.
No problem.
All right. All right, Roscoe, you ready to go home? You ready to go home? All right, guys. Y'all heard it. Y'all told him. Oh, he told him that. Come on. You ready to go home now? He doesn't want to move. All righty, let's check the lights. All right, come on. Come on. We got to go over here first. Come on. All right, let's see what y'all say when I'm walking home. Because I want to see what y'all think. Good outcome. He honored his oath. I told you, most of the sheriffs here in Darlington County does uphold their oaths. Some of them get up in their egos sometimes, but it doesn't happen too often. Don't you love good outcomes when they honor their oath and shit? But y'all heard his name. His name is Juan Grave, like W-A-N-D. And all right, come on. Oh shit, that didn't last long at all. That shit just turned green. What the fuck? I'll wait. Might as well sit, buddy. But thank y'all for being here. Deuces. Like, subscribe, leave a comment so more of my videos get put out there. And don't forget to go to my mama's channel and start watching some of her stuff. She needs some watch views so she can get monetized again. All right, guys. Much love. Out.